Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday, y'all. um, I won't be too long. I just want to come on real quick. Now, this gentleman that you all are seeing on the screen, his channel is called Mad Church Disease. If you haven't watched any of his videos, you are missing out. You need to go check out this channel. It's funny and it's thought provoking at the same time. Now, so yeah, go check out Mad Church Disease. He talks about obviously church stuff, but he also talks about other things that are going on in this crazy world that we are now living in. So you definitely need to check out his channel, and I will tag it in the description. But in the meantime, what's up, y'all? It's Friday. Um, I'm not sure what playlist this is going to end up under yet, because it's a mix of everything. First of all, quick update. um Welcome to my new subscribers. I saw my subscriber count go up just a little bit, so I'm very happy about that. Welcome. I have several playlists that you guys can take a peek at. I have the YouTube Street Guide, which are a group of deep dive, as I call them, videos on different topics that were trending or still trending at some point on these YouTube streets, including stuff about the red pill manosphere, which I think is starting to fade away a little bit. I have some stuff on Umar Johnson. Um, and you need to visit Lennon Honor's channel, by the way, if you're interested in what's going on about Umar Johnson. Um, I have stuff on a couple of YouTube beefs that were going on, and I have some deep dive research videos on some false prophets, or prophets, PROFIT, as I like to call them. So check those out if you like. Then I have the health and wellness playlist, which is the one I'm been updating the most lately. It covers my cancer journey, including treatment and post treatment and all that good stuff. And it also covers my caregiving journey. Um, I am caring for an elderly parent and a disabled sibling at the same time. And speaking of which, my mother was put on hospice at home program a couple weeks ago. Actually, it's been about a month, and it's going okay. Interesting things, um, stuff that I wasn't expecting has happened. They want to bring in an oxygen machine into the house. Why? I don't know. My mother is not having any trouble breathing, but they feel eventually she will. Go figure. It's nice to get supply. I've been getting a lot of free supplies, which is very helpful. That's money I don't have to spend. Um, and the nurse has been coming once a week. She's a fantastic. I can pretty much ask her anything. So hospice at home is not as scary as I originally thought. I have opened the comfort box, as they call it. I've only had to use one prescription out of the comfort box. Um, and it kind of worked. Um, and Her Majesty is okay. She's stable. They did increase her hours. I might have mentioned this on my last video, but they did increase her hours, not to 24, but to 7. Go figure. I don't know. But the next step is to get her into a state insurance program where she can possibly get 24-hour care. So that is the next step in the journey, which I'm working on. I'm trying to get them on the phone so I can at least get the application started. And my sibling, unfortunately, he's having health issues of his own. Um, so that's a whole other journey for him. He might be doing infusion therapy, which it's not chemotherapy, it's a different thing. But he has to, his thyroid is just going crazy. And he was on a medication. It worked for a while, but it seems like it's not working as it should. So his eye is getting it's affecting his eye. Luckily, his eyesight's still perfect. It's just his eye swelling and things like that. So guess who has to, take him to his doctor's appointments and all that good stuff. And we recently spent 4 hours in the ER waiting to get a CAT scan done. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The hospital staff were really nice. I cannot complain about the hospital staff. But that radiology department, they need to figure something out. It's just, 4 hours for a CAT scan. I felt so bad for him. We got in the cab to come home, and he's like, oh, I'm so glad to go home. I felt so bad for him. Um, and I'm currently trying to get him antibiotics because they think he has a sinus infection, but nobody gave us a prescription. So I'm dealing with urgent care. Hopefully, I can get some antibiotics for him just to give him some relief until we can finish getting the rest of his tests done. It's crazy, y'all. I am feeling okay. I have one more scan to do next week, and hopefully I don't have to restart the chemo right away. They're trying to buy me time to get everything straightened out. So we'll see. And what else? Um, trying to think. There was something else I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, I'm playing catch up with a bunch of my favorite channels, and I'm gonna mention them. And this current problem with our favorite false prophets, it appears they are now turning against each other. I'm not even going to do a street guide on this one. It is too deep for me. But if you want a primer on who's who and what's what, I do have a video called the church drama. I think it's a church drama flowchart. I would suggest you check that out first, so just so you can get an idea of who's who and what's what, and then visit Mad Church Disease, visit the St. James Show, and you'll get more in-depth conversation on this whole thing, because this church drama has gone from, okay, yeah, this guy's collecting money, and maybe not, he's giving out false hope, to this guy has turned against the man that was his mentor, or it appears he has turned against the man that is his mentor or was his mentor, because the mentor allegedly, and there's no proof, allegedly supported the person that's currently sitting in the White House. Probably has not done so, but was seen at an event at the White House. So the mentee apparently has disagreed or disavowed the mentor. Now, the mentee is also possibly on the short list regarding the TD Jakes Dwayne Youngblood lawsuit. He might be listed eventually as co-conspirator number one. So, like I said, this is turning into like a maze. You've got the mentor and the mentee breaking up for all intents and purposes, but the mentee may end up being listed as a potential defendant in this other lawsuit. Then then you have the mentee now teaming up with other content creators, and they're the best way for me to describe it is, for those of you who are blurs and have followed the Marvel movies, and you have the Avengers, and you have those final two movies that they did, the, um, the Endgame and the one before it. Those last two movies, we are kind of in that in between state of those two movies. So if you watch the first one, and the name will probably pop into my head after I do this video, and then you go to Avengers Endgame, we are probably at the beginning of Avengers Endgame. Thanos has done the snap, and now we're getting towards that battle. And I don't know who to refer to as Captain America. You know, y'all know the scene. Captain America is battling Thanos, and it's kind of right at that scene where that part where Thanos is getting ready to do his last, what he thinks is his last thing, and Captain America is like gearing up, his shield's broken in half, and all of a sudden, all the other good guys come into play, and they come through the portal, and blah blah blah. We're at that stage of it. Now we could have some fun and match the content creators to the superheroes that come through the portal. I'm thinking I might do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Um, and then of course Thanos would probably be the mentee, and then we can do a whole thing of yeah. I think that's gonna be fun. We meaning I probably will put together like who's on what side, and do like a false prophet end game or something like that, or content creator end game, or maybe we should call it church sector, for lack of a better word, church sector end game. And we can pick who's on what side. I think that'll be fun, because there's no other way to look at this whole mess. There is no other way to do this mess. um to kind of put it into perspective. That's the only perspective I can think of at this point. So anyhow, I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I am planning to finish up some stuff, and my office is a total wreck. Behind me, there used to be, and if you've seen other videos of mine, there used to be a glass shelving unit behind me. Her Majesty fell onto the shelving unit about a week ago, and she wasn't hurt. She's okay. She bruised her hand, but that was it. Her Majesty has more lives than a cat. None of the glass shattered. The pieces that held the glass, that created the shelf, those broke. So the glass basically just collapsed and she ended up sitting on top of the glass. And luckily, like I said, she's not hurt. She's okay. She was shook up. Um, none of the glass broke. So I had to take it apart and I put it out, and I'm gonna have somebody come and just haul it out. But as of right now, there's nothing. The other side of my office, and I'm gonna show y'all. The other side of my office, which is supposed to be my art studio, is now a wreck because I've had to move the things that was on the shelf, and my art desk is actually messed up right now too because I've moved everything that was on the shelves and I've had to pack it up. So I have to get another shelving unit, put my things back, and open up my art desk again. Now, for the person who has the custom order, I have the materials. I literally just have to sit down and put your order together. But I have all the materials. So I will get it finished, and you know who you are. I will get it finished as quickly as I can because I do want to get it to you as soon as possible. And I will send a picture before I ship it. So just so you know, and you know who you are. It's dad season, grad season. So if y'all want something, my web store is open, ponsedgedesigns.net. If you're looking for something, please go ahead, place an order. It will help me clear some inventory, and frankly, it will help me financially. So yes, go ahead, take a look around, place an order. Custom orders, aside from the one that I have on deck, obviously I have to put the custom order on hold for a little bit until I can get everything cleaned up. Hopefully I'll be able to get things together this weekend and I can start up again. And yeah. So I'm going to mention some channels you guys need to look at. I am playing catch up. I know Via Speaks Royally. She's been doing amazing stuff, and I have to catch up with her. And Mad Church Disease, which I mentioned already. The St. James Show, Juice Radio and Talk Show, Sean Talks. Girl, I'm sorry, I said your name wrong. She's a small channel just like me, but she has some interesting things to say, so please check her out as well. So I'm going to mention you all in either a pinned comment or I'll put it in the description, and hopefully you guys will check them out. And again, welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. You could be anywhere else, but you're subscribing to my channel, so I really appreciate it. Likes are free, sharing is caring, and feel free to share and mention little old me. I appreciate it very, very much. And I will be updating my health and wellness channel. I'll be updating the caregiving stuff a little bit more soon. And I hope everybody has a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. And I will catch you guys in the next one, I promise. So, peace.